Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Richard. This is Random Street Theater, and I have to try for you today the classic boneless wings from Jack in the Box. I am not dead sure if they identify them as chicken wings or not, but here they are. They're basically really high quality chicken nuggets. I mean, not super high quality. Batter's a bit too thick. I swear, this one drives me nuts. He's trying to get in my mouth. And he doesn't taste good at all. He's a cat. But I have to admit, I never really ate cat, so I guess I don't know, but you know, these are supposed to be eaten with ranch. I mean, I have to admit that they're good sized. These are 2 bites, which makes them larger than nuggets. I don't know what defines them as wings, though. I mean, they're not wings. They're just pieces of breast meat. They appear to be chicken as opposed to chicken paste. I am going to say, though, these are a little on the dry side. So the dipping sauce really makes them good, but even then, unless you have a drink with you, I wouldn't go for these. You know, chicken tenders are larger and easier to handle. I think this is really a method of just selling you more batter. I mean, they feel like the batter is thicker than the chicken tenders. What you have here is dry, flavorless, breaded chicken bits. They're not like a McNugget, where it's like, yes, you should hardly call that chicken. But if you look at the package here, there's a steamer hole, which would imply that these come right out of the microwave. No! Bad kitty! Cats don't drink coffee. Because she wants some ranch. Anyway, these are actually giving me a bit of indigestion. So I'm not going to finish them on camera. So, boneless wings from Jack in the Box are kind of a take it or leave it item. If you already eat the chicken tenders, I don't feel these are better. And if you don't eat the chicken tenders, these are just going to leave you with a heavy feeling in your stomach. You're not going to be terribly impressed. Jack in the Box in general is not terribly impressive. And these are kind of meant to be their own meal. You're not really supposed to have a side with them. And I just tried something else from Jack in the Box. So that could be why I'm just not into these. But, you know, I mean, they're all right. You'd think I'd want them over, like, you know, McNuggets. But, honestly, they just leave me flat. Anyway, I'm Richard.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Fred the Facehugger, and I'd like to point out that this world isn't a nice place. But you know who's trying to make it a nice place? The owner of this channel, yes. The owner of this channel does things like pay for ocean cleanup, and have trees planted, and even feed orphans in an orphanage in Mexico. Yes, it's a real thing, I'm not kidding. I may be a face-hugging alien from a horror movie, but I'm not a liar. Anyway, when you comment, like, and subscribe, you're supporting that better world, and whereas it may not make a big difference, it may be the difference between one more tree planted, one more pound of trash out of the ocean, or one child not going hungry tonight. So, think about it. Shouldn't you comment? Shouldn't you like? Shouldn't you subscribe? I certainly would if I were you. I'm Fred.